Chapter 5. Fucking Greta Thunberg again? Al snore. How can I not believe in climate change? Because Al Gore's speaking career has cooled considerably. Planetariums are off the list. Do it all dad advice. Don't take your kids to any IMAX film narrated by Neil deGrasse Tyson. First, God only made Neil deGrasse Tyson interesting for 2 minutes at a time max. Second, nothing is scarier to a 9-year-old girl than the thought of a black hole swallowing up Earth whole that no faulty mass from China can maintain a safe social distance from no matter what. Can I get a holla for the fury, the comedic fury about to rain down like heaven sent Gemry? Because I'm blessed with a funny Jawbone. You're welcome. Holla! Thank you very much! Fucking Greta Thunberg again? Why did Greta Thunberg win Times Person of the Year? All Furry Brow did was make eco-anxiety go viral. Her parents support Antifa, but I'm sure Greta Thunberg's heart is in the right place. Although I'm sure parents living on the Upper East Side, spending $250,000 a year on their twins' elementary school education, appreciate being scolded by a 16-year-old on not doing enough to fight climate change. Dad comes home at 9, kids are still up, popping melatonin gummies like nerds because they're consumed with eco-anxiety, because their doorman on 87th and Madison can't keep a typhoon out of their penthouse apartment overlooking Central Park East. Dad mouths off, why are the twins still up? Freaking out again. Let me guess. Fucking Greta Thunberg again? Sorry if I took an Uber over a city bike to my 5-course client dinner at Madison Park. Pre-coronavirus, you snotty, bug-eyed bitch. And nobody cares about your celebrity buds on Instagram like Arnold, who failed to pump up the ratings on The Apprentice. Daughter says to me, but fracking is bad, Daddy. I say, but it's a clean energy source, and fracking reduces our CO2 emissions. Daughter says, so Neil Young is full of shit now? Fracking is bad. Doritos and 2 liters of Mountain Dew will make up for the low birth weights in our country in no time. The Christian right rules. I like the Christian right now because they trigger my wife. Wife says, all those protesters who want the economy open don't believe in vaccines. I say, but you believe Carol Baskin killed her husband, so you share more in common with those deplorables, rubes, than you think, babe. Plus, all of Obama's deep state puppets who orchestrated the illegal spy campaign against Trump are no longer immune from criminal prosecution since the DOJ ruled General Flynn was framed because he disapproved of Obama's $150 billion care package to Iran on his way out the door to make Iran's economy less reliant on the sale of hair removal products for the Kardashians. Masks are the new condoms, not. I'd rather attend a Mardi Gras parade in Brazil and flash my flap-free, kosher-grade schlong for some beads without a mask on than go barebacking with a gorgeous she-male with 0.0 body fat on her stomach and legs, despite me getting a leg up on the competition before Bill Maher throws some anal beads into the mix. Fine. Charlie Sheen is the sole source behind millions of page views on PrimoShemaleMixes.com. Can I get a holla for Jim Norton Lives? Holla! Funnier Trumpian leaders needed. In other words, that is the understatement of the fucking century. I really wish younger Trumpian supporters today had a cooler comedic leader than Steven Crowder, who thinks making fun of gay people is the height of hilarity, because their persona clashes with a man's man like Bubba because his daddy bought him a baseball team and he didn't cross his legs in an F-16 or cry about painting maimed Marines with PTSD since he forced Colin Powell to sell any shell of integrity he once possessed. Can I get a holla for preaching the gospel long time? Ban ICE. because weapons of mass destruction. So Homeland Security years. Holla! I think I fucked up that punchline. So, no thank you very much. Ban ICE. Because weapons of mass destruction was so Homeland Security years. I fucked it up again. Let's try one more time. Ban ICE. Because Homeland Security was so weapons of mass destruction years. Can I get a holla for sticking with my killer comedic instinct, knowing that I fucked up that punchline 2 times in a row? Holla! Thank you very much. Fake news, Bill Hicks disciples. I'm so over giving a shit about any stoner druggy comic on the Joe Rogan podcast. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I do have an issue with this, with these stoner druggy comics in the Joe Rogan podcast. This is why I don't give a fuck about their opinions anymore. Oh, so you do mushrooms and communicate with aliens and make medicinal weed jokes, and for that I'm supposed to think you're a comedic genius. Yay! I can't take no more. Die Slim Ziggy! But at the same time, these morons still think they're more advanced than the current president, who's never done a drug in his life. Nor does still your president care for Santana's comment about his so-called dark energy, because Trump doesn't need to drop acid to see who's full of shit, Carlos. Especially knowing that Hillary Hammer Time Cankles is the best-selling voodoo doll in Haiti year after year. Especially after Chelsea Clinton used $3 million from the Haitian Relief Fund to finance her wedding. Well, at least Chelsea Clinton's not ugly on the outside anymore. My wife says, it's sexist to make fun of Chelsea Clinton, but I said, she's not even ugly anymore. I also think Alyssa Milano and Chelsea Handler are divisive twats on Twitter, too. Can I get a holla for Callback Supremes, for Do It All Dad Nation, for longtime fans, long time. Holla! Thank you very much! Yeah, so Joe Rogan, fake news, Bill Hicks disciple. What was that killer premise again? Oh, yeah. Joe Rogan, sucker off wannabe disciple, on top of like wanting to be a poor man's Bill Hicks, but failing miserably. What was that premise again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Deadheads only care about doing acid at shows and don't care for the actual music. Because Dick Pics Volume 1 through 8,000 just detail visuals and tracers, dude, right? Smoke more weed, turtle. Smoke more weed. Doug Allen lives. Holla! Thank you very much! Worshipping NPR gospel is dangerous, man. Dangerous. Doctors telling us not to wear a mask is dangerous. So is wrecking the economy in an attempt to get Pedo Joe nominated by any means necessary. You feckless, fake news, moralist cunts of the most despicable order. But most people don't know if they have COVID, so you have to wear a mask, or else you'll be branded as an alt-right, science-spurning deplorable who doesn't do cartwheels over the widespread celebration of third-term abortions on demand because the Sports Illustrated swimsuit model just thought she was being brave by letting it all hang out like Lena Dunham, looking like she just swallowed a village of hunchback hobbits from Hipsterville, USA.